Good morning, everyone. We have just arrived in one of the most iconic cities in the world, Rio de Janeiro. Located in Brazil, this vibrant metropolis is a blend of stunning natural beauty, rich culture, and an energy that's hard to find anywhere else. Whether you've been here or just dreamt of visiting, Rio has something to offer everyone. What most people think of when they hear the name Rio is the most famous beach in the world, Copacabana. Copacabana, Ipanema, and Barra are some of the most well-known spots, and for good reason. The soft golden sand, the rhythmic sound of the waves crashing, and the backdrop of towering mountains, all under a clear blue sky. People come from all corners of the globe to relax, enjoy the sun, or join in a game of beach volleyball. Copacabana alone stretches for over 4 kilometers and is often packed with beachgoers, street vendors, and performers, making it a cultural hotspot. But Rio isn't just about its beaches. One of the city's most iconic features is its stunning topography. Rio is flanked by lush mountains and hills that rise dramatically from the coastline, giving the city an almost surreal feel. The most famous of these is the Corcovado Mountain, home to the colossal statue of Christ the Redeemer. This monumental statue overlooks the city, symbolizing peace and welcoming visitors. Standing there, on the mountaintop, you get breathtaking panoramic views of the entire city, from the beaches to the sprawling favelas and the forested hills. Rio is also a city of contrasts. While the beaches and mountains dominate the landscape, Rio is also home to areas of extreme poverty, notably the sprawling hillside favelas. These informal communities are known for their resilience, creativity, and strong sense of community, despite the hardships faced by many who live there. It's important to recognize that these favelas are a significant part of Rio's identity, contributing to its music, art, and culture. There's a lot of focus on the challenges they face, but there's also a remarkable vibrancy in the way the people live, often with a deep sense of pride in their neighborhoods. No conversation about Rio would be complete without mentioning samba. This infectious rhythm has become synonymous with Rio's carnival spirit. The Samba Drome is where the largest carnival parade happens every year. The Carnival, with its elaborate costumes, lively parades, and contagious enthusiasm, attracts millions of people from all over the world. It's a celebration of life, culture, and joy, and it's something that Rio does better than anywhere else. Rio is also a city that thrives on its culinary traditions. When you think of Brazilian food, you might imagine a churrasco, a traditional barbecue with meats roasted on a skewer and served with all kinds of sides. But Rio's food scene is also influenced by its coastal location. The city offers incredible seafood, as well as tropical fruits such as acai, which you can enjoy in a smoothie or as a bowl topped with granola. As we are talking about Rio, it's impossible not to mention its role in sports. The city has hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics, and its residents are passionate about sports, particularly soccer. Maracana Stadium, one of the largest stadiums in the world, is a symbol of Brazil's love for soccer, hosting some of the most memorable moments in the sport's history, including the 1950s World Cup. But Rio's not just about big sporting events. On any given day, you'll find locals playing soccer in the streets or on the beach. And yet, beyond all these famous landmarks and events, what truly defines Rio is its people. The locals are known for their warmth, friendliness, and relaxed attitude. The city's spirit is one of openness with a strong sense of pride in their cultural heritage. Rio has this contagious energy. It's a place where people come to live life to the fullest, whether they're dancing at a samba club, hiking in the Tijuca forest, or just sipping at caipirinha on the beach. But like any major city, Rio also faces challenges. Issues such as inequality, crime, and urbanization have shaped its evolution. However, it's also a city that continually reinvents itself. Over the years, Rio has become a hub for arts and culture, with festivals like the Rio Film Festival and exhibitions that celebrate everything from modern art to indigenous traditions. It's a city that captures the imagination with its stunning landscapes, its world-class culture, and the relentless energy of its people. Whether you're drawn to the excitement of Carnival, the serenity of the beaches, or the mystery of its favelas, Rio is a place that invites you to experience life in its purest form. It's a city where beauty and struggle exist side by side, where the spirit of the people shines through no matter the circumstances. We have finally made it to Christ the Redeemer, a place that I've wanted to see for a long time, and for me, it's number 5 of 7 of the 7 modern wonders of the world that I've seen so far. Standing tall atop Corcovado Mountain, Christ the Redeemer is a symbol of Brazil itself. Completed in 1931, this statue of Jesus Christ is not only one of the most recognized images in the world, but also one of the new 7 wonders of the world. The statue is 98 feet tall, with arms stretching 92 feet wide. It's made of soapstone and stands on a pedestal that adds about 26 feet to its height. This landmark represents peace, unity, and hospitality, and is seen as a guardian of the city. The panoramic view from the top is stunning. You get a 360-degree view of Rio's beaches, the city's skyline, and the sprawling mountains that surround it. But it's not just the statue that leaves a lasting impression, it's the journey to the top. You'll take a train through the lush Tijuca forest, a massive urban forest that adds to the feeling of awe. And when you finally arrive, the sense of spirituality and the sheer beauty of the surroundings will take your breath away. We are now walking up to the Selaron Steps, or as they are also known, Escadaria Selaron. These vibrant steps are located in the Santa Teresa neighborhood, and they are one of the most colorful sights in Rio. Designed by the Chilean-born artist Jorge Selaron, these steps are made of over 2,000 brightly colored tiles from all over the world. Selaron began working on this project in the early 90s, and he continued to add to it until his passing in 2013. The steps, which stretch for about 125 meters, are a celebration of life, culture, and the love Selaron had for Brazil. It's not just a staircase. It's an artistic representation of global unity, as the tiles come from places as far-flung as Italy, Japan, and the USA. The Selaron Steps are not only beautiful, but also a vibrant symbol of Rio's urban creativity. It's one of those places where the art feels alive and interactive. You can walk on it, take pictures, and truly immerse yourself in the environment. We are now taking a cable car up to the top of Sugarloaf Mountain. This granite peak is a Rio icon, named for its resemblance of the traditional sugar loaves used in the production of sugar during colonial times. Rising almost 1,300 feet above the harbor, Sugarloaf Mountain offers one of the most spectacular views in Rio. Whether you choose to take the two-stage cable car to the top or hike up, which, by the way, is a popular choice for adventure seekers, you're in for a treat. At the top, you'll be able to see the city, the beaches, the bay, and even the famous Christ the Redeemer statue. It's a magical experience, whether you're looking at the city from above or simply taking in the moment in quiet contemplation. These three landmarks, Christ the Redeemer, the Selaron Steps, and Sugarloaf Mountain, each tell a different story about Rio and Brazil as a whole. Christ the Redeemer speaks to the nation's spirituality and its natural beauty, while the Selaron Steps are a testament to the vibrancy and creativity of Rio's people. Sugarloaf Mountain, with its panoramic views, reminds us of the breathtaking landscape that defines this remarkable city. Rio de Janeiro is a place where culture, art, history, and nature come together to create a unique, unforgettable experience. If you ever have the chance to visit, make sure to take in these iconic spots. You'll be left with memories and stories that will last a lifetime. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.